And we're live. There we go. Another week. And I think I might have muted Ben. Now Ben's alive. There we go.
Yay.
Here's once again, Ben couldn't get his webcam working. So we're here with the totally legit Ben right here. I mean, actually, no one's ever seen your face, so that still works. In fact, I think I pixelated more than we did last time. So now it actually looks exactly like it does in the videos. So that's perfectly fine. It works. How you doing, Ben?
I'm tired, Charles. I'm so tired.
What have you been up to?
Very little, but it's been very tiring.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know if I should be feeling bad for you. You've done very little.
As in, I've been busy working, but easy work.
Oh, I mean,
Somehow
okay.
that's tiring.
I mean, easy work is fine. Okay, I'll give you some credit. Cool. Yes. Good to hear. Good to see people have turned up to the stream. 16 people already. That's pretty good compared to our last stream. It's going pretty well. I've got to say. And I guess, does that show that our channel's dying, or is it just mediocre at best? But that's what we're going to talk about today, because I think we've had a few comments over the last few weeks just talking about our channel in general, seeing that view counts have gone down and stuff like that. And I'll say, I want to just kind of talk about it, spitball, and just see if we can start a bit of a conversation on that. And also, I was kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel for topics for a live stream, and I thought, hey, this is probably going to do. And it's got a great clickbaity title. Let's use that. Yeah,
nice one, Charles.
Yeah, I have to be honest. I've got to be honest. It sounds very, very clickbaity. Let's be honest. So yeah, where should we start on this one?
Hello, fellow Ben, in the comments.
There's another Ben.
And also, what is this talk of Ben juice? I'm concerned.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I feel like I've missed that. Someone did say that they were eating a printed out picture of you, and I said that was a very poor nutritious choice. So, but they seem to enjoy it. So
Depends what you printed on.
that's a good point. If you print it on, like, I don't know, a thin layer of carrot, that might be quite good.
I mean, I suppose, have you seen where you can get toasters that like toast images onto the toast?
I mean, this is a much better topic than what I planned. No, I have not seen it. How do I get one? I need one. That'd make a great video. Imagine what we could print onto them.
I mean, yes, we could make our own.
Is it like a 3D printer
images.
kind of thing, or?
I don't know. I was just thinking about this actually. You could make a template out of something and then just sort of use a blowtorch to toast the image on. But it's a lot of work. But I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a rubbish idea, but we're familiar with rubbish ideas, so
yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm all about
fit right in.
Ideas. Exactly, I'm totally fine with that. So yeah, getting onto the main point, the main topic here today is our channel dying, and well, in the last few months, we've actually been seeing like quite a big drop in views and subscriber rate, and I know like there's obviously been a big issue with people. When they subscribe to the channel, they don't get notifications, which is, I feel like, is an issue for pretty much all people on YouTube. So it's definitely nothing special for us. But I feel like the main reason, I think it's because of us. I think it's our problem as such. I feel it's not a case of the algorithm has failed us or anything. It's just we had a really good few months like last year where we managed to get videos out twice a week. It was very regular content, fairly happy with it. And then we sort of had a month which was a bit of a failure. It was on my behalf. I ended up getting caught up with work, and I got a bit sort of like, I don't want to edit. I don't want to do anything. I just need to get this done. And it like really stressed me out. And I felt really bad for not being able to get out content. And having that quiet month, I think, really messed us up. And since then, haven't really recovered, I don't think. Ben, I'm just going to quickly ask you something here, completely unrelated. Are you still editing?
Maybe.
You've got so much editing work to do, and you're just like, I got to get it done while streaming because I can hear your keyboard.
I'll stop. Sorry. I mean, too many jobs.
Dedication to the work. That's good. I mean,
it doesn't help that I've got a new keyboard.
A new
which
keyboard.
Is louder.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Well, that's not very well. That very well thought out, Ben. Very well thought out. But,
I mean, there's a great irony to the fact that it's called like a quiet keyboard.
That's very ironic. It's not that quiet.
Yeah. It's louder than the old one.
just a bit. But yeah, so I feel like that was sort of like the main hit to the channel was when we stopped uploading twice a week and gone back to once a week just so we can keep up with the workload. And then after that, I think you sort of moved up to London, and then you got more work, so you couldn't come back down here to do as many videos, which is fair enough. And now we're in a new predicament, which isn't so much just like we can't make content and stuff like that. It's now like because we rent a studio space. So in the town, I live in, which now, well, Ben used to live in. We rent a studio, which is like it's ours. We pay a monthly rent, and we can use it as much as we want. It's not like we hire it out on a daily basis, though that would be far cheaper. But anyway, I know we've been talking about this. Basically, it's not the cheapest place. It's not the most expensive place also to run. Luckily, it's sort of like a nice middle range. It's like a small space. I mean, I think, are we all right to say how much it costs in rent? Is that would that make?
Don't bother me.
Yeah, well, I'll leave it for now. I'll leave that to your imagination. It's not stupid amounts of money, but it's annoying mid range, and it's getting to the point now because if Ben can't come down to film because he's busy working in, same with me if I'm busy and I can't come to film, then it's like we're spending out money to have this space, which is literally just storing our equipment, and that's about it. So I'm literally in the last month I was in the studio like twice, and I was working outside the studio like all the other time instead. So it's kind of like trying to condone spending that money on rent just for the YouTube channel. So it's trying to work out where we can still film videos, and because we're kind of making a loss with the rent at the moment. So it's like there's no profit in anything, so nothing ever really gets better. It always just stays the same because we can't invest anything in it because it's all going on rent. But yeah, I don't know what your thoughts on that. I know we've talked about this a lot, Ben, but
yeah. I mean, we don't want to stop making videos. If anything, it would be great if we get back to twice a week. It's just a case of logistics, really. As is life, work gets in the way sometimes. So yeah. It's a tricky one.
It's tricky. Like the best way is like we're like trying to figure out is like can we get like rent a new flat or something with an extra room we can move the studio in, but that doesn't work really because that's real talk. Rent is stupidly expensive. If you want to get like I don't know how it is for like people like if you live in the States or other parts of Europe and stuff like that, but at the very least in this town, I know in other parts of England it's far cheaper. In this town that we live in, it's like if you want like a 2-bedroom apartment, not like even like a massive one or anything like that, you're looking at spending like 900 to 1,000 quid a month, and that's like it seems crazy to me. Why is it so expensive? You look at these places and you're just like, you could spend your whole entire monthly wage with just have like a bigger space, and then it's just like, what else can you do? You're literally just paying off someone else's mortgage, and you can't then go out and do fun things or invest in doing something more interesting. It's annoying, very very annoying. Which this is a huge pain in the ass. But I guess instead of going, that's annoying, we can't do that, and that's gonna end up affecting the channel, we need to start figuring out what we can do to keep the channel going, make more content, keep it hopefully content which people want to see, and that's kind of what we want to spitball about today. It's like what would people want to see in a way on the channel which they think could be interesting. Ben, help me out here.
I mean, you pretty much covered it. We're definitely committed to. We still want to make videos. Basically, what we're looking at is just expanding on how we approach it. What sort of content we can sort of expand into producing. I mean, it's always going to be the same channel. It's always going to be us making this stuff. It always have the same feel and the same character. It's just a case of what more can we do with it.
Yeah, that's it. Because unboxing videos are great and all. Obviously, I know a lot of channels do. I mean, reaction channels. Do you remember when like the reaction channels first started and they had like people would be watching the video and there'd be their video in like a little box next to it, and it was just
Yeah.
like, oh, this is lame. And then like a year or so down the line, it's now like one of the most popular things because people do it like in a smarter way. Like there was like Drew Gooden and what's the other guy? Danny something. Can never remember his name. Him. Like, but they do like reaction videos in a really, really fun and kind of skitty way, and I like that. That's cool. But I don't think we would really fit that. So I'm like, I don't really want to try and delve into a whole like different genre and be like kind of alienate our current fan base, but or viewership or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean the thing is, we don't want to make anything half-assed. We want to make something that is unique to us and good, and that people enjoy.
Yeah,
it's just a case of figuring out sort of what to expand into doing.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, because I mean, at the moment, I mean, we're planning some like, yeah, I mean, the videos that I like doing the most that we currently do on the channel, which we haven't done that often, which I like to do more. I like the DIY videos because I think they're stupid and I kind of love them. The Wish videos are good, though I'm like, part of me is just like, I shouldn't buy from Wish because it's not a very good site like, at all.
And also, everything goes directly to a landfill, probably.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter if we try and recycle it.
It's like, if we recycle it, give it to charity, eventually it's going to end up in a landfill. Getting stuff from Wish is just useless. And then there's the packaging and the logistics and stuff like that, which is just generally bad. But it's but the stuff on it is funny, and it's kind of funny content, and I do like doing it because it makes for really weird unboxing videos. But you know, it can happen. But so might do more of those if I can stomach it. But yeah, that should be fine. Instrument videos are always fun, though I still find it hard to understand why people watch them, but I like doing them, so that's cool. Yeah, just trying to figure out stuff like that. Those are like the key, like the free type of videos which I think do the best on the channel, and they're also the ones that I kind of enjoy the most, so it works for me. But then it's just figuring out what else we do from there. I don't know what people would want, but feel free to leave your suggestions in the chat, and obviously we'll check them out. But it would just be interesting to see what you guys think on the situation. You think when it comes to producing new content, or what sort of things would you want to see? Interesting to hear. It would be good to hear. But yeah. Apart from that, so I guess I guess is our channel dying? I don't know. I feel like it had a dent, but I feel like we can pick it back up.
Yeah, I think it's in a prime position to evolve and expand on what we do.
Yeah, exactly. We're in a good position. You got a good amount of we've got good subscribers. We got people who come and watch our content regularly. So I feel like we're in a good space to try new stuff, get good feedback, and just see what works, and hopefully at some point be able to go back to producing more stuff. But I don't know when that's going to happen, but fingers crossed we can get into. Well, I would really love if we could move the set into like a flat or something like that. If we can just like live where work is, because then it would just be so much easier to produce stuff. Because at the moment we have to like travel into town, and if you're like, it just can't be arsed sometimes like to go down there and just use the space. Whereas if it's like right in the other room, you're going to use it more often, and it'd be so much better. But
I mean, Charles, if travelling into town is a long way for you, that's a testament to your laziness, because you live like 10 minutes away.
I know, but it would just be, I don't know, it would just be, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, it would just be so much easier to just be like, I just fancy making a video, and I'm just going to go and do it in the other room, instead of like being like, I'm going to travel down there, and now I'm like on my own. And it's just like, I was like, oh, I want someone to be here, but if Ben's not there, it's just me sitting in a room trying to be like, yeah. Whereas here, at least there's someone here. So.
Yeah, Charles is nothing without me. Nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the gist of what I'm getting at. That is our channel dying? No, as long as Ben is around. As soon as he leaves, it's done. I think that's the point I was trying to get at.
So in some of the comments from Soggy Croutons, which is an incredible username.
It's almost as good as your username. Wait, no. Should I say your personal username? No, I should
leave it for now.
It's a good personal username. I won't say it, but it's great.
Yes. So the suggestions are quite cool. But what if we did gaming? So this is one of the things we sort of talked about because we do actually play things together sometimes, but it's don't know if it really fits in with the theme of the channel, and I think it's not really what a lot of people who do watch the channel come to see. So it's one of those things that would maybe be good as a side thing, but it's not really a prime thing to sort of take front and center. And finally, enough, your second suggestion, sort of tutorials and stuff we know about digital content, I'm pretty sure that in one form or another, that's something we've actually discussed and thought, oh, that could be interesting. But again, it's a side thing to the what we really do on the channel.
It almost needs a separate channel.
Yeah, but it's still actually something we would quite like to do, but it might just have to be a side project.
Well, there's so many YouTubers out there who've they've started a channel, it's not really worked out. They've then started a new channel, which is completely different content, and just seen what works. Most recent one I can think of is a guy called Matt Shea. Like, he does gaming primarily on his main channel. It's got like over 1 million subscribers. It did really well for him, but eventually he found it was a bit draining for him doing the same thing day in and day out. So he decided to make a new channel, which is sort of like more reaction videos and stuff like that, and have it completely separate. And it's working out for him. And he also just finds it more. I don't want to say, is it inspiring? Is that the word I'm looking for? I'm not sure. He just really wants to make more content just because it's different. And I like the idea of that. I think it would be fulfilling just to be like, try something new, see how it works, and just get a new sort of like kind of passion for making content. Because as much as I enjoy doing what we do, it would be good if we could figure out something that we could make, like if it's just one of us could make it instead of just having to have the two of us there just for time's sake.
Yeah, and just to skirt around logistical issues mainly.
Yeah, that's it.
But I mean, there are loads of other things that we are interested in, would like to do. It's just sort of not everything would fit in with this channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see what we come up with.
Well, yeah, that's it. I mean, gaming would be fun because I used to have a gaming channel. No one should go and find that because it's a bit cringy. I don't want anyone to see it, but I used to do it and I did quite enjoy it because it was the sort of thing I did to break up the mundane life of working in retail when I left uni and needed to find a job. I was just like, I'll just do this because it will make a bit of money, and then I did the YouTube so I didn't go completely insane. But yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I don't think Charles will ever share it.
I mean, I have shared it before. I think I shared it with the guys on Discord at one point. And hey, if you guys want to maybe find it, go join our Discord if you haven't already. Links in the description. Shameless plug. But it's yeah. I mean, it was fun. Good time. Now I have to find it. Meme time. Don't make me into a meme. No. It's like that time someone posted a GIF of me on Tumblr and it went around.
Really?
Yeah.
You never told me that was a thing that happened.
Oh, really? It was. I'm pretty sure we were talking about it the other day, but it's fine. I understand you have bad memory.
Yeah, I do have an awful memory.
It's fine. Yeah, it's. I think I tried to do gaming videos with some skits in, and I think one of the skits was me like looking through like some old CDs. And then I come across a Cradle of Filth CD, and then suddenly it cuts to me, and I'm wearing like the Norwegian heavy metal like corpse paint makeup, with like a black wig on, and they took that bit, made it into a GIF, and then put it on Tumblr, and it got shared around, and I was like, oh no.
Actually, I think I remember that. I think I may have seen it.
You might,
but not on Tumblr.
No, I might have shown you at some point, but it was quite funny. Like I just the fact that I think a friend got in touch and be like, "Oh, I saw you on Tumblr," and I was like, "Oh no, this is how it starts." But nothing came of it, and the video did poorly from a analytical point of view. But someone got a GIF out of it. Hey, totally fine with that. But that's probably about as exciting as my career on YouTube.
Gaming YouTube career.
That was the spice of it. Doesn't get more exciting than that. I ended up on Tumblr. Hey, what a dream comes true.
At least it wasn't for the wrong reason.
No, that's it. Oh, I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what Tumblr's like.
Yeah, I mean, I know what YouTube's like.
Yeah, I don't think it's much worse.
Yeah, it's it. Um, it's good to, yeah. Yeah, we do like doing the skits. I think we've tried to incorporate quite a lot of skits into our videos, so like every single unboxing video has some form of skit, be it minor or but actually more thought out. But it's, I mean, actually they've been quite maybe not as many so far recently. I think I tried to crowbar a bit of comedy in with the more than anything else. So if like the video's feeling a bit done, I'm like, all right, I'll just try and do a better edit. I don't want to be a negative guy, but next week's video I don't have much hope for. But hopefully it's good.
Oh, I think I know which one that is.
You know what it is. You know what it is.
I wish I didn't.
Nah, it's not that bad, but try it. You know what you're gonna do. But we'll see how it goes. It may be a good video. We'll soon find out. Maybe if you watch Kickstarter stuff and react to them. Oh, I do like going through Kickstarter and seeing some things on. Some of the things you get on Kickstarter are absolutely weird. I actually did participate with a Kickstarter campaign recently. I was just like, I kind of want this. Will I get it? Who knows? And it's already starting to seem like I might not get it because originally they were like shipping date January 2019.
I mean, what was it that you invested in on Kickstarter?
I can't remember what it's called. That's not a good start. It's basically, I'm going to describe it and it's going to sound really stupid, but it is kind of cool. I'm telling myself that to condone the 30 quid investment. It's a ball. Good start. And it's got like it's like a drum machine, but it's in a ball. So like when you throw it, it sort of like when it hits something, it makes that beat, and you can sort of like loop it and make like beat. That's a really bad description. I can't remember what it's called. Let me try and find a link for it. But look, I'm telling you, it was a worthwhile investment, and I'm not going to regret it. Despite
you realise this is Kickstarter, you're not getting that 30 quid back.
Yeah, but I know. But they it's called Oddball. That was it. They pushed it back to April, and I'm like, that's not too far. If they pushed it back a year, I'd be like, oh no, it's over. But it's not so bad. That's next month we might get an Oddball.
Yeah, I mean, I would hold my breath, but
I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, I'm gonna put this in the comments so people can see it, but it's going to seem really odd because there's probably a delay in the stream and then suddenly a link's going to pop up and they're like, what the hell's this? They're not even talking about this. Let's try it. Let's see what goes on. I'm going to click it. Bam. That's what I've been talking about. Sorry for any confusion with the delay. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the chat, see if there's anything. There is...
Right, I want to see this Kickstarter thing.
Oh yeah, I mean you gotta see it. You gotta see it.
I just thought you had better things to do, Charles. No offense.
Look, it seems cool. Because I like musical instruments and trying out stuff, and I was like, I want to get this because it seems interesting. But here we go. That is an oddball. You're right. It's a very oddball.
So what are you gonna do? Just sort of carry it around and throw it at stuff.
I'm gonna make a video on it first, and then I'm maybe, because I've been saying it for probably a year now. I want to make a song somehow, despite having no musical talent. I want to release a song on a YouTube channel that we've made with the instruments that we have, and I think that would be a really fun video. Will it work? I have no idea, but it sounds really fun to me, and I want to do it. Like, get your hammer tones in there, get your stylophone in there, get the tongue drum going on, and it's just like, just make something which is complete and utter mess, but maybe sounds vaguely like music. But just give it a go. I want to see that. You like musical instruments, but you can't play any. Yes, thanks, Pi. Yeah, that's. I know.
I mean,
that's kind of the point.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting point, Charles. Have you considered maybe learning some of them?
No, I haven't, because I'm a terrible human being. But I think for the song, I could just what I'll do is I'll just hit a note on things, do different notes, and then just cut them all together in post and try and make a song like that. It's possible. I've seen it being done. I probably can't do it, but I'll try. It might make something.
I feel like a small amount of musical knowledge would possibly help you, Charles.
I I have a small amount of musical knowledge. I can play Smoke on the Water on most instruments.
Well, we're all set then.
Well, and that like da tune. That's all I can do. Done. You would have think I would have had.
One.
It's a really easy one to go to, and it's so easy. You would have thought I would have got like Mary Had a Little Lamb or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star down by this point, but I keep forgetting every time I go back to them, despite it being in every single book we get with an instrument. It's like the go-to starter song. But what can I say? It's a tricky time. What time is it? It's nearly 7:30. All right, if we can carry this on for 4 minutes, and then we'll maybe open up the floor to any questions and stuff like that, and do like a little Q&A for the last half an hour. Yeah, this is only going to be an hour-long stream because I'm really hungry. I think that's the main reason. I'm just really, really hungry. Like came in from work, and I was like, all right, get this live stream sorted. I was like, I'll start at 7. I was like, I haven't eaten. Oh, this is a bad move. Actually, completely off topic of anything. I got some prints done because recently I realized that I do a lot of landscape and street photography and stuff like that, and I want to get some prints done because that sounds awesome, and I want to get some like physical prints and just to see my work not on a screen, and got some of those done, and I am so happy with the quality of them. It's like on point. I mean, probably everyone else will look at them and go, they're terrible, but I'm like, they're on point. Do I show them? Do I get it?
I mean, you can shamelessly plug your other work if you want.
No. Well, I mean, no one can get it. It's not available. It's just for me. I could show it. Nah, it's fine. We'll see. If they're interested, maybe I'll show it at the end. But, just a random thing. But very happy with it. Anything else?
Will you sell your prints, Charles?
What did I just say?
Hey, I'm just relaying questions.
I know. I will at some point. I'll sell them. But for the time being, not right now. Just keep
it's a separate entity.
It's
Looted.
Yeah, it's completely separate. I don't think it's the sort of thing that I'd want to start pushing on Looted and stuff like that. Probably because I'll probably have to market it using my full name and stuff like that, and stuff I really don't want to be sharing just generally on the internet. But at some point, I'm sure it would all go out, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, you guys, you know where I live, yeah, you know my address. It's like, oh damn, it's all gone downhill. But until then, I'm staying completely secure, not letting out any information. But you know.
Yeah, there's all sorts of things like that we sort of both do. Aside from this, that it's sort of figuring out what can and can not interact with Looted, and what does and doesn't work to sort of include in it. Yeah,
that's it. I feel like if we made I've always thought about, you get there's a lot of YouTube channels out there which is just about like photography, and they go out and do like landscape photography and show you how they do it and stuff like that, and I'm like, as much as I feel like I'd be really bad at that, watching those videos is so chill. It's like my version of ASMR. I just turn it on, just watch, like, I'm in the hills of Scotland and it's snowing. Look at this landscape. The light is coming down, sunrise, and it's just like, wow. Just chill, watch that for a bit. And there's a lot of them are very philosophical, I find, which I'm fine with. It's quite nice.
But it's another one of those sort of other forms of content that we'd love to sort of produce, but it's like it does not fit in with why anyone likes Looted. It's just like other things.
Yeah, that's it.
So we'll just have to sort of stop, focusing on one and have like 50 channels on the go. It'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go.
One for each hobby.
Yeah, one for each hobby, and then we can push each thing individually instead of just like spamming everyone with things that are completely unrelated. Eventually it'll work out, we'll see. But all right, it's past, so we're going to open up the floor to any questions. So if you guys got your questions, there's always some questions in the chat. So if Ben can go ahead, he's going to be the question master.
Okay, I'm going to scroll up.
You haven't spoken that much in this live stream.
Yeah, so we'll go back. We'll start with some of the older questions, and we'll work our way.
Sounds good.
Bear with me. Okay.
Consider yourself bad. No, that's only worth. Carry on.
Endured. Okay, I'm just going through. So here's an interesting-ish one. Do you even make the money back from the video that you spend on the products?
Yeah, for the most
It
part.
depends.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I mean, it helps. Products are really, really cheap. Thanks, Wish. Um,
We don't just buy stuff from Wish. We do spend a premium on something. Well, you know what? I think the most expensive thing that we've actually bought, which wasn't sent to us for the channel, was probably the Tamatone Techno. I think that was like 80 quid or something like
yeah,
that. Apart
but
from
I
that,
mean, we
don't think that
don't
much.
really. We make no profit off it. To be
No, no, we
brutally
don't.
honest, like anything,
No.
what we do just essentially goes back into keeping it going.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's all our any money that we get in from YouTube helps pay for the studio rent, so we can keep making videos. But we've never really made a profit where we go, all right, now we can take that money and invest it in new equipment, in a better set, or bigger, more interesting products, or anything to unbox. It's literally just been goes on rent and keep doing exactly the same thing that we're doing. So yeah, we probably have made a loss actually, considering all the things that we have bought in the past. Luckily, like people do send us stuff now, which is it's not a hell of a lot of stuff. We are still buying our own stuff, but when it does happen, it's kind of like, yay, we don't have to spend money today. But
I mean, we do get offered an awful lot of crap.
oh, I mean, we do turn down so much stuff, which is just terrible stuff. Like, will you review our waterproof LED light? And it's like, what can I do with that?
I think we had one place offering us like pencil holders or something, all like bamboo pencil holders. It's just like, what?
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, bamboo pencil holder. I had like little
Yeah.
phone charge coming into it, and I'm like, no, it's awful. That's really early on as well. Oh, okay. I've got another question. I
Okay.
think it's quite an interesting one. I'll do this one. Are you going to try and do more travel loot like the Japan one? I would bloody love to, but we don't get out very often.
Well, speak for yourself.
Well, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're in like Luxembourg soon, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all over the place at the moment, but I rarely have time to sort of.
Yeah, you're working, so
Yeah.
yeah. But if you ever get the chance and find some stuff weird, something weird in Luxembourg, bring it on over. We'll do it. But yeah, really, I would really like to do that contact, especially the Japan stuff. I really enjoy doing it. It just happened to be on holiday there, so I thought I'd get stuff. I would love somehow for it when the channel gets to that point where we're just like, me and you, Ben, we're going on a shopping trip. We're gonna go to Japan and just buy such weird stuff to unbox on the channel. But that would be very. I don't think that'd be a wise investment.
I mean, and the flights are a bit expensive, so we might have to walk or row, possibly.
Oh, we could row. Yeah, that would cut down the price if we just row there. That's a good point. Well, then anything's possible if we just row. But yeah, I would like to do some stuff from like unbox international stuff. New stuff, even when it comes to like food and stuff, it would be interesting to do that, but I don't know. Sometimes I think like maybe we should open a PO box and then people could send us stuff, and then we could. I think we did one video where one guy sent us some stuff to unpack and everything, and that was quite a fun video because I didn't know what was in the boxes. But then I thought if we had a PO box, we could do it more often, but we don't, unfortunately. Maybe that's something we do set up at some point, but for the time being, it's a bit expensive to set up the PO box, so we haven't yet. Also, I feel like it would just eventually turn into a rip-off of bad unboxings where they just get sent weird stuff. And it's just, I'm like, I don't know what you guys are going to put in those boxes. That kind of scares me in a way. But I mean, I trust our viewers, but you never know. Someone might find it and just send us something really weird. But that's the risk you have with a PO box, I guess, isn't it?
Right. So, Charles, you ever going to master any of those instruments? I mean, I feel like I already know the answer to this one.
I mean, I would love to. I mean, one instrument that I would actually really like to know is the drums. I feel like that would be a really fun instrument to master, just so I could play like some, like, I don't know, some heavy music on the drums. Just seems really fun. Seems like more of a stress relief if you're having a bad day. Just hit the drum kick and you just drum kit.
I mean, I liked the tongue drum. I thought that was kind of stress relieving, but we obviously have very different ideas.
That's very true. But I mean, that's different. Like the tongue drum's very chill. Like it's like you just make some chill noises and it feels, it's like, ooh, this is nice. But like with a drum kit, it's just like heavy noises and hitting stuff a lot, which is a different kind of stress relief. But yes, I might master an instrument at some point. Maybe I'll learn how to sing and I'll master my own voice. It's not happened yet.
Whatever floats your boat.
wherever people in the
Alright,
bed are here. And I didn't put my phone on silent. What a professional I am. There we go.
Nice one, Charles.
I know. I've ruined the stream. Cut it off.
Okay, funniest video to film. I mean, we sort of have a laugh with most of them, but sometimes some of the most infuriating ones have kind of been funny.
Yeah. That's a really hard one.
I mean, in hindsight, the slushy mix slash puppy mixy thingy.
We did bring that up.
I mean, in hindsight, it's hilarious because it was just awful. Like, it took us 2 attempts to get the thing to work. Whereas at the time, I think probably some of the DIY stuff, some of that was really.
Oh god, yeah, I did like the DIY stuff. That's really fun. I mean, I think the most fun I had was the Japanese dollar store stuff that I brought back. I think that I had a lot of fun with that, with like the electrocuting duck and just random stuff like that, which we found. That I really enjoyed. But yeah, DIY also is really ridiculous. As much as I really hate the cleanup with some of those things. Like when we tried to do kitchen gadgets and I just made a huge mess.
I mean, there's a surprising amount of mess and cleaning up of mess involved in shooting some of those.
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes we find like bits of the mess the next time we're in the studio.
Oh,
yeah,
like, all the time.
Damn it, we missed that bit.
Yeah, it's like, oh, forgot to clean that. My bad. That's rotten. It's not that bad. I'm joking, but yeah, fun videos all around though.
How long have we had the channel?
Oh God,
sometime
2 years.
I think it's been near a year and a half.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Like a year and a half. I like when we started out, we uploaded 2 videos as a test, and then didn't upload anything for like 4 months. Then started uploading, and that was a bit of a shame. We're like, we're gonna start now. 4 months later, we should really start now, and we ended up starting it. And I was actually it was quite surprising that our first video after the original 2. So when we started uploading more, one of our first videos was the videos on the automatones, like the different ones, which I still have. This one has an elastic band on it, and we still have. Yeah, when we started, we did that video, and surprisingly, it got like it's our most viewed video, and I'm like, how did that happen? It was so random. It was just like suddenly, boom, that was it, and I was like, oh, fantastic! Like, I didn't expect that. I didn't think people would be interested in it, but now everyone keeps talking about automatones in the channel. It was fantastic, to the point where someone actually made a separate thread on our Discord server just for automatones, which is weird. But
I don't know how that happened. It's just a thing that happened.
Hey, if they want it, they get it. I don't mind. I like him.
Right, will we do more food stuff? So food stuff's interesting because I quite like it because food is nice.
I mean, yes,
but
I can't argue with that.
We don't get a lot of views on those ones.
No, actually, they do. In fact, our last video was a food video, and I think it's only gotten like 600, 500 views.
Yeah, and I think it doesn't help that generally some of the stuff we find that's interesting, other people have also found.
Oh God, yeah.
And done videos on because it's interesting.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to find things that are interesting but haven't been covered.
Exactly.
I mean, I quite enjoy it, especially the noodles because they're great.
Don't bring on the noodles, not again. I
I eat them for fun because there's obviously something wrong with me.
Yes,
whereas
definitely.
Charles has horrible memories.
Sorry, just having flashbacks. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, every single time we find something interesting, it's just like, look it up online. It's like hundreds of people have already done videos on it, so it's like, nah, it's not very original. But yeah, I do like trying stuff. I guess the main problem for me is that I can't pick as much stuff because I'm trying to have more of a vegan diet as of late. I've always been like vegetarian, but then I'm just like trying to do more vegan stuff. So I'm just like, I don't want to go out there and just get like meaty products and stuff like that just for a video for the sake of the video. I'd rather like stick to the goal, and you know. I
mean, I did try and convince him to eat insects for a video once, but he wouldn't have it.
I'm sorry. I know.
I'm not joking, by the way.
I know. It is true. He did suggest it, but yeah, I can't bring myself to do it. I'm sorry. I know it could be. Hey, how about we reveal your face and you do it?
Yeah, but I don't want to eat insects either.
No, but there you go. Can't make me do that shit. Oh, language. Can't make me do that stuff. There you go. That's the FRS word. All right, next question.
Right, PO box. I think we covered that. Maybe in
Yeah,
future,
maybe.
but not now. What
Actually,
do we do with stuff after filming? Most of it goes to a charity shop
yes. Yeah,
or
most of it
gets
does.
eaten if it's food.
Yes, yeah, it does. Most of the wish stuff, we just end up having like because you can't give that away. It's just weird. So we just have a pile of it, and we're like, what are we going?
You,
At
you
least you
can't really give away weird instruments that like reshape your nose or whatever.
is that you literally like open the drawer in our studio, and there's like the first thing you see is a pair of red rubber lips, and you're just like, what are you guys doing here? It's just like I don't want to bring anybody in there because they might just open that drawer and be like, oh my god. 100k subscribers, you both eat bugs.
Yeah, I can go with that mainly because I don't know whether we'll reach that. But
yeah.
I mean, I would do it just to sort of get Charles to do it because I would gain great satisfaction from doing that.
I wonder, like, this might get weird. I was gonna say, is it is it still vegetarian if you eat like the skin of an insect? I don't know.
I mean, I don't think they have central nervous systems, so they're basically plants. It's fair game.
Great way of looking at it, but yeah, either way, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, next one.
Okay, I've lost my place. Let's see. Loot boxes. There's a lot of people who do that.
Yeah.
I haven't really thought about it. To be honest, some of the tat you get in them would actually be entertaining.
It depends which one you go for, because some you can get like the loot box, and you're like, I got a T-shirt and a pop vinyl. Woo! It's not that exciting, but then again, we've done less exciting unboxings, admittedly, in the past. But you know, that's not even the point. But I'm sure there are some interesting subscription boxes. I mean, if you have any suggestions of subscription boxes we should check out, let us know. Maybe drop us in the Discord, because in our Discord we've got a separate chat server, whatever you want to call it, discussion board.
I think there was a comment about the Discord server.
Yeah, we did. We got.
There is a link in the description.
There is a link in the description. Join on there. You can actually leave suggestions of things that you would want us to unbox, review, or whatever. So be it like a merch crate loot box. That's the word I was looking for. Just leave your suggestions there, and we'll check them out. So you never know. Cool.
Should I buy an Aztec death whistle and play it at midnight in the middle of the street? Absolutely.
Yes, but if you get arrested by 10, rig up some sort of system and blow them all at the same time, or just get friends. That's also a good thing to do. But we're not responsible for if you get arrested or sued for giving anyone a heart attack. Just saying, not a problem. But buy one; they are very interesting. If you can find an original Aztec death whistle, then that would be really dope, because the original ones look really cool and look like they were just dug up. I'm pretty sure they were a relic. But anyway, next one.
Okay, guests on the show. So I think this is actually something we visited, an idea that we had a look at quite a while ago, because Charles could do with like a friend for his play dates on the channel.
Yes, that's
it
true.
might be interesting.
Just get lonely.
But
you scolding me for a whole video and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, like me hurling abuse at him from behind the camera. That can get a little bit old. So
yeah, I mean, it works in some ways, but it just for some people it might get old. But I still enjoy it, Ben.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I mean, it also continues after the camera has been turned off.
It's true. He doesn't let off. Yeah. But the question is though, who would you invite on the channel? Because I mean, we don't really know that many people also in like the YouTube community, like fellow channels and stuff like that, at least that are from the UK. So to get them on board is it's a bit tricky. It would be good to sort of like network and like find some people who would like be up for like coming on the channel and doing stuff, but it's just working out who, how, and what would we do. It's just when we're always trying to think of just generally how do I make a video, let alone how do I get someone here to make a video, then it's sort of, we haven't really thought about it. But maybe at some point, again, like every other thing that we've said today, at some point, maybe. That's a really nice coverall answer.
Maybe we should network more.
I mean, yes, we probably should. I'm bad and don't know how. I follow people on Twitter and interact with people on Twitter, but nothing really comes. I have like Twitter friends and stuff like that, but I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I seem to recall we did get like an invite to some event or other, and it was sort of like
Yeah.
this some. I can't even remember what it was. It's something probably on a Tuesday, and it's sort of like a Tuesday.
I think because
we don't do this full time. We have other work and stuff.
Unfortunately, we have day jobs. I wish this was our day job, and we could just like put as much stuff as possible like into like just all our time into making videos and stuff, because I feel like we could do some really cool stuff. But it's just annoying that we got to have our day jobs, pay rent and stuff like that, and personal lives. But yeah, it would be cool. I think the one time we got invited to an event was like around Christmas time, and I think we were invited by, it was like a YouTube / other company event, and it was just like up in London on said evening, come up and mingle with brands and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, as interesting as that sounds, I can't, and I feel like we haven't been invited to anything else since, so I think we shot ourselves in the foot for not going, but we couldn't go, so it's not our fault. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? If I lived in London, that'd be fantastic. I'd just go to everything. Everything would be so exciting. But no, I live in a sleepy town by the seaside.
It's your choice, Charles.
No, it's my wallet's choice.
So, do you know what a trap is? Yes, Charles is one.
Plot twists.
Ashens is a guest. God, has anyone else noticed that he rarely uploads these days?
He does like Barshans stuff.
Barshans, yeah. I mean,
yeah. Are you clicking a pen, Ben?
Maybe.
Just stop it.
I'm taking notes.
No, you're not. Don't lie to me. You're fiddling. Yeah, I mean that'd be awesome. Like, I mean, I've been watching that guy for years. That'd be pretty damn great. But I don't know. I'd gladly go to him and like do a video on his sofa. But I don't think that's going to happen. Did that sound weird? Is it just me? Okay.
Little bit.
Okay. Record a video with him using his iconic brown sofa. There we go. Safe. But if that opportunity arose, I'll jump on it. But for the time being, it's not happening. So at some point, that'd be great. Next question, Ben.
Right. I'm just scrolling back. So
scroll.
Guests. Why did you choose doing looted videos? What was your inspiration?
Money. No, I'm joking. I just like that Mr. Krabs reference.
If money was the motive, we'd be doing something completely
different. Yes. Oh god, let's not go there. But yeah. What was the motive?
I mean, I suppose it falls into the realm of boxing stuff.
Yeah.
And it just sort of happened.
Yeah, I feel like we were looking for something that we could do in a small space, so we didn't need like an abundance of room, have to go out and rely on like, I don't know, like people do vlogs and travel places and stuff like that. We need something we can do in one room with one set, and that's it. And unboxing just came to mind because we like stuff. And I would like to say we like good stuff, but I also like a good amount of tat, which
it's quite good fun because some of the stuff we get is absolutely awful.
I know.
I feel like, I mean, especially if we didn't have fun making videos, it would just be an absolute chore, and we'd probably stop doing it pretty quickly. So it was one of the main things. It needs to actually be fun and interesting if we're going to do it. And we get a lot of tat, and it's quite funny, some of it.
Yeah,
I suppose that's one of the motivations to carry on.
That's it. Yeah, because I feel like the biggest motivation to carry on is that I look back at a video and I go, oh, that was funny. Like if I look at a video from like a few months ago, I'm just like, yeah, that was good. I like that. Some videos I'm like, that wasn't that great. But some of them I'm like, I enjoyed that. I want to do another one like that. And yeah, I enjoy doing them. I like the outcome. But it's I guess it's all down to time, isn't it? But oh well. I just could go quickly pay note to this comment here. Oh my god, we need a Charles body pillow. Like, is it like one of those body pillows that like it's fully dressed on one side and then you flip it over and then naked, or not that far? I hope not.
I just thought I want to Google like, can you get one custom made? But then I just realised I really don't want to Google that. I don't want that in my search history.
But like, I would be very interested. That would be unboxing a personal body pillow would be an interesting video. So I got myself made into a body pillow. Body pillow. I can see the clickbait right now. I can picture the thumbnail. That's even better.
All right, I'm just searching.
Oh God, he's doing it.
You can.
Yes.
Don't worry, I've done this in incognito mode on my own computer, just because of how ashamed I am of this.
That's a good point.
But it would appear that yes, these are a thing that can be made.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we'll see if we can sell one with Charles on it.
I mean, I just want one. I don't want to sell them.
One with yourself on it?
Yeah, I think it'll be a great video. I think we should make one for me, one for you, and we'll have them together. Look out, video coming soon.
Not.
Body pillow video, custom. Ben and Charles body pillows for a video.
They're a little bit
soon.
expensive, actually.
Wow, sometimes you got to make an investment. Hey, how expensive are we talking?
50 quid-ish.
Oh, okay, that's a bit steep. But I
mean, you can get smaller ones for less, but
if you support us on Patreon with £1,000 a month, you get a body pillow. Gotta make that profit.
I mean, no one else is selling. No one else is doing that as merch, so
exactly.
It's good to have a niche.
Might be on something. Speaking of merch, someone said more merch would be cool. We do have some merch designs in mind, so at some point maybe there will be some new merch. So fingers crossed. We've come up with ideas. It might come out. It would be cool, and then we'll just upload them to Teespring and then share it and be like, look what we made. But for the time being, we just got a basic logo print because I just wanted to get something out there. But for the time,
yeah, we have actually had a discussion about this, and we're sort of like, if we do have something, we want it to actually be good.
Exactly.
So it's something we're working on.
That's it. Someone guessed it.
Quality content.
That's it. The quality content.
Pretty much. We want something that people actually find amusing, rather than just something like the looted logo.
Exactly. I want like references that not everybody will get, but some people will get, and stuff like that, which I find really funny. Luckily, we've got someone who can draw really well in the community, and they offered to give us their skills, and I was very, very appreciative of it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they come up with. So look forward to that. Stuff happening. There we go. I can actually say stuff's happening at that point. Well, hey.
Hey. And I mean, also, what about a reversible body pillow? So it has one of us on each side.
Oh, there we go. That would save money. Yeah.
So I just sort of saw one of the comments further back.
That is a perfect point. If we had a body pillow, which is me on one end and you on the other side, then we don't have to have two separate body pillows.
I mean, I don't know how you would feel about this, Charles, but I'm not sure if I'd feel a little bit uncomfortable with the idea of being on a body pillow.
Yeah, but we'll make one for the time being, and if there's enough interest, we'll make more. But I have a feeling that's not going to be the case. We're just gonna have to make the one. We'll make a video on it, and then I'll sleep with it. What?
Oh God, he's actually planning on doing this.
Ben, send me the link. We'll talk about it. Things might happen. Who knows? Someone just mentioned the print of the pic that I promised. I forgot about that. All right. Okay. Actually, one more question. I'll go grab it. You go.
Okay. All right. Sponsors.
Do you want to sponsor?
I don't know how sponsor. Yeah. Do you want to sponsor us?
Yeah, do it.
I don't know how sponsorable we are.
I mean, like.
I feel like a lot of sponsors only care if you're a large channel, which comparatively we're really not.
This is we got one company got in touch with us saying like, would you like to do like an ad read kind of thing, but I didn't take them up on it because it was completely unrelated to the stuff that we do on the channel. It was like it was a company based in New York which make like cheaper but kind of designer jewelry. Like it was like around the time when Valentine's Day was happening, and I was just being like, do an ad read for Valentine's and stuff like that, and I'm just like, that's just not us though. And it seemed really disingenuous to then be just like, weird unboxing of some instrument or something like that. Hey, by the way, guys, buy some jewelry. It's just like, it didn't feel right. I know some channels do it, and I think people understand because it's a moneymaker, but it just felt a bit weird to me. Obviously, I didn't relate with you, and it's probably the first time you're hearing it. You're just like, we missed out on money? Charles!
No, we're very set that we wouldn't sell out just for anything, really. because I think it's against the interest of
Yeah.
people who actually made the channel what it is.
Yeah, that's it. And the dream for me would be amazing if we could get like more support on the Patreon page, and then after a certain point turn off ads on YouTube, so everyone can have like an ad-free experience. I know most people just turn on ad block anyway, and that's an ad-free experience. But it would be good to just have a genuine sort of like, if you're watching on your phone or something like that, just no ads, and we just get, if you like, donations from the community, or maybe a few like sponsored things with products that people send. But that's not happening yet. So at the moment, ads still on, but you know, that would be kind of cool. Obviously, we've not discussed this at all, but it's just me spitballing. But yeah. Okay, I'll go. I'm gonna go get that print. Ben, you stall them.
Okay.
It's all you. All right. I'm muting my mic so no one hears me rustling around.
Okay. Right. Any Belgians here? First question. If you are from Belgium, respond in the comments. Hey, there's one. Okay, going back to some other questions. How old are we? Right, I don't know how old Charles is. How old are you, Charles? He'll tell you when he gets back. I'm 27. I think he is as well. Probably. I don't know. Okay. There's quite a lot of talk of body pillows, which is mildly concerning. And also, Charles totally hasn't muted his mic, which is fine also. Yeah, so merch seems to be quite a big topic, and it's just one of those things where it would be good to do because it's a thing that would help support the channel. At the same time, we don't want to half-ass it, we don't want to rush what we produce, and we just want it to actually have some value, which, yeah, it needs work to get there.
See, the funny thing is, I just heard you talking about things needing work and stuff like that, but the first thing I read on the chat was foot reveal Ben, and I thought,
hang on, what?
I thought that's what I thought that's what you were talking about.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, my foot just needs a little bit of work because we don't want to put out anything that's a bit rubbish. I need a pedicure before we do that, so no rush.
How old are you, Charles?
I am the young age of 27. I'll be honest. That is actually.
Oh yeah, I was right. He is 27 as well.
Oh, you guessed? What did you think? Oh no, you guessed it right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought you were 27. I was guessing.
And you're also 27, right?
I am indeed.
Yeah, because we went to university at the same time.
On the wrong side of 25.
Yeah, I'm not telling you. Okay, so all right, I've got a couple of prints here. Here we go. There's nothing exciting. This
Charles' show and tell now.
They're no. Someone asked. They're not memes or anything. It's not like a graphic design. It's just a photo. Don't get too excited. But it's like, and also it's backwards because the webcam's flipped. But we got some what? Street photography prints, just like that, casual stuff, personal. That's probably not that exciting. Someone asked. I'm showing. I'm sticking with it. I've got one more. I've got this dude smoking a cigarette. Look at him go. That's bad for you kids. Don't do that. Don't follow the example of this guy. But yeah, there you go. That's something I've been working on. In my spare time. So there we go. Got that out of the way. And nearly time to wrap up with 1 minute to go. So I feel like this is a good point as any to just leave it at that. And so I'm going to say thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us on the live stream. It's always good to see people come and chat with us.
Tell you what.
Okay, you got something?
2 minutes. Any last questions? Pop them in now and we'll speed answer them.
Speed answer? Like yes, no? Oh, God.
Yes.
Quick fire questions. Like question. All right, go. Come on. I'm waiting for the questions. I'm looking at the chat.
Right. 91 or 92, seeing as there's no fresh ones yet because it's a bit delayed.
Okay. Wait, 91 or 92? What does that mean? Oh, yes. I was born in 91.
I was born in 92.
I thought we were the same.
Sorry, Charles, but you're even closer to death.
Okay, that was brutal, but and is that it? Is that the only one? The thing is, you got to remember there's a delay. Now we're waiting.
I mean, other than questions about foot reveals, I think we're dry.
Are you okay with being called Ben Pie, Ben?
Yes, I don't mind.
Fair.
Although the whole back to the body pillow thing, still not sure.
Nah, you'll be fine with that. Are you a collector? No. Maybe no. Next question.
He is a collector, like unironically. I just don't understand why he has so many things.
Look, I'm a hoarder, not a collector.
We're not even joking at this point. I think he has a legitimate problem.
Hey now. Ignore this. How do your does your family like your videos? Ben. Yes, no, keep it quick. Go on.
They are acknowledged with good feedback, but I don't generally show them around that much.
Mine don't know about them. Apart from my sister, and that's it. I think I've mentioned it, but everyone else is just like, they don't really get it, so I don't bother showing them, so it's fine.
Anime opinions.
Oh, God.
Charles.
Cowboy Bebop is a classic. Dragon Ball Z I grew up with. This is really tricky. Oh, God. I hate when I'm on the spot of anime. I enjoy My Hero Academia, because everybody does. That's typical. One Punch Man is fun. Anything niche. Violet Evergarden's nice. Yeah. I like anime. Sometimes I like animes where nothing happens. I recently just watched a whole series of anime where just girls go camping and it's just nothing happens. They just camp, eat food. Layback camping, that was it called, or layback camp. Yeah. So yeah, that was good. Nothing happened. It was nice. Ben, your opinion, go.
Whatever floats your boat.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I'm not super into it, but I mean, I love Studio Ghibli. Everyone does.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
But I'm not super
go-to.
invested into it.
No, that's fair enough. And do you like Tokyo Ghoul? I like the manga. I don't really like the anime, personally. There we go. That's me. Maybe that's a controversial opinion.
What? Did you see the anime with the butt fights?
Yes!
Charles, this sounds like you might be one to answer.
What is the anime with the butt fights? What's it called?
Keijo.
Oh, Keijo, that was it. Yeah, that was hilarious. It was amazing. It's basically like water sports, but it's where like anime women like hit butts and try and knock them off a platform, and they do it in the most obscure, over the top way, and it's amazing. Check it out if you haven't. Ben, I'm gonna send you a link when this is done.
Oh, great!
Yay! And is that it?
And we'll call that.
Is that it? We're gonna call it that. That is that. So once again, thank you guys for joining us on the stream. We're going to do another one at some point. I like to do these things more regularly, but honestly, I find it hard to think of topics and Q&As. There's only so many questions people can ask, but
yeah,
fingers
we
crossed.
do have other ideas of what to do with streams, more interesting stuff, which is coming. So keep your eyes peeled.
So maybe at some point I'm going to use my other templates. Like one day there will be something on this screen which isn't just our channel. One day, yeah, but that day is not yet. But once again, thanks guys for joining in, and yeah, new video next Wednesday 6 p.m. No new video this week because the live stream kind of replaced it, and yeah, so back to normal next week. And join our Discord server. Leave any suggestions of things that you want us to review, check out on the channel. Leave that stuff there. Just chat with us in general. Then again, we're rarely on there because we're terrible people. But we do have a whole community